see Hungrybox utilizes like I don't know 50 millisecond reaction time against S2J.
Yeah, with full audio capabilities, including Frank Ocean. Trying to get under the nairs and call him out with up air, which is terrifying if you're...
Yeah,
Ooh.
S2J kind of just did a cardinal sin against Puff, which is run up grab, and good to know that's not a Marth only problem.
Yeah, no, and I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Falcon can do a lot off grab versus Puff, but you got to be very judicious in how you apply grab, because as we saw, H-Box's punish even without rest is kind of disgusting, and you might just die.
Right, and also, while it seemed like for a little while that S2J had this matchup on lock, that started to not be the case anymore when he fought against Toussaint. Like, he actually only lost to Toussaint online. Like, every single time they met, S2J would lose.
Yeah, so... Toussaint doesn't play Puff. Toussaint plays Toussaint.
Exactly.
I don't think that's a matchup thing.
There's still some Puff elements where it's like, now it's a question mark. Like, before we thought S2J solved it, and now we have to see, like, has S2J, refigured it out?
Yeah. I mean, I think Puff is almost always the character where it's like you want to get the lead first. Like it's really important who gets that first stock lead, because then that determines like how neutral plays out for kind of the rest of the game.
Yeah, for sure. And when S2J did seem like he had the matchup down lock, he said that like he studied like Wizzy bots for a bit, and like would utilize the platforms and especially the top platform to like kind of get good positioning off of it. We're not really seeing that right now, honestly. Maybe he forgot. Maybe he wants to do his own thing.
Yeah, maybe that is down. He doesn't want to camp top plat while he's down. He wants to get that hit.
I don't know, dude. Have you seen Wizzy play?
Ooh, good conversion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have seen Wizzy. He's unafraid to spend a little game time, setting up shop on the top plat.
H-Box kind of. You can die here.
Yeah, he uses a lot of jumps sometimes in a way that makes me confused, because there's literally nothing Falcon can do to threaten Puff down there. Why not throw out a couple res and pounds?
Yeah, that's kind of Puff privilege like there. Like you could afford to do that anyways because you have 5 jumps.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. And he did make it back unscathed. So what do I know?
All right, and it's probably wise to study Wizzy because he's the only guy that great name by the way, but the only guy that has a winning record as of late versus Hungrybox. Like the last 10 times they played, I'm pretty sure Wizzy won 9.
Yeah, for sure. Wizzy is on a different level. Wizzy also doesn't play Falcon, he plays Wizzy. No, I mean, it's very good to take inspiration from him because he actually sees the character incredibly.
I'm starting to see a little pattern here. It's like, it's not like this top player plays like a fox, he's a mango,
Yeah.
At that point, just say...
No, you're right.
Just good.
Yeah, but he does play... What I actually am saying is that he plays super differently than like most of the Falcon meta.
I mean... I feel like you just say that about any player though. Like Puff, like Hungrybox does not play like any other Puff.
That's true. That is true.
Alright, so at some point it has to be about the player, and you gotta take some inspiration from what the work other players are putting into.
Yeah, for sure. And like that's why I was super happy to see S2J studying the Wizzy bots, because that was close to a kill. Because I feel like in the past he's like, I never want to do anything similar to Wizzy, and it's like, alright, Wizzy kind of knows how to play this matchup. I'm gonna take some inspiration. It's like
fuck 20 GX.
that was a good S2J impression. That's gonna. So close.
It's gotta grind it down, Like, there's no reason for Falcon to approach here. Just find a good angle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like once he has the lead, like the neutral has shifted an incredible amount. Wow, sneaking under the pair with an up air and getting the kill. That was impressive. He kind of like, did he 3-stock in that stock? Like he just took 3 straight, right?
Yeah, he 2-stocked him because one of the stock he kind of just ran up grab and got killed for it.
Oh right, that's right.
Like just scrap site, I think. But yeah, for the most part, Johnny played that amazingly.
Yeah, no, I was very impressed with his game plan. It looked, I mean, he's Everyone
He
wants
can't.
to say Johnny is like a goes balls to the wall and all that, but he's like a very disciplined man with like a very analytical way of understanding games. From what I've seen, even like random games like StarCraft and stuff, like he can get good at them really quickly because he just understands how like systems like that work really well.
Yeah. The Korean blood will help you get good at StarCraft. I'll say
True,
that for
true,
sure.
true,
I'll say
true.
that from experience. All right. Uh, someone else also has Korean blood. We just are instilled StarCraft from childhood.
Yeah, I tried playing StarCraft in high school, the
I,
first one. My
you know how I just complained to you about CS:GO?
yeah.
All the issues you listed about it is like 20 times worse than StarCraft Brood War.
What, like the community, like
Well,
the
not the community, but like trying to get into the game.
Oh yeah, no, it's impossible.
Like, yeah, everything's your fault, but like you don't know what the hell's going on anyways.
Yeah, I don't think like I like playing a lot of really hard games, even though I'm not always good at them. But like everyone knows melee is super hard to get
Great
into. Different, but Brood War's on a different level. But yeah,
Yeah,
good
no.
pickup from Hbox. Taking
Yeah,
that
like-
first stock, that crucial first stock.
Yeah, like if you literally didn't like get born into growing up and playing Brood War, I would usually not recommend it unless you like pain.
Yeah. Oh,
You like pain more
speaking of
than
pain, 5 up airs or 7 up airs or whatever,
Yeah.
comboing into each other. It's pretty painful.
One could say that Hbox could react to getting hit by up air and DI down away, but nobody could tell him that.
Yeah. Do you think he's gonna go back and watch the VOD?
No. Actually, there's a good chance for stream content, but
That's
chances
true.
are no.
Yeah, down throw
I'm
knee.
I'm definitely gonna get clipped.
Down throw knee is such an important tool in this matchup. I think it was the first one we saw this set. Maybe wrong.
So really, really risky to go for it because like you can't tell because Puff could either shield the tomahawk or just like aerial or like crouch under the grab.
Yeah, Falcon's grab is so high and he's got little T-Rex arms, like
Right,
right there.
It's like, I want to grab you. I can't. I don't know how to put my knee down. It only knows how to shove it in someone's face.
Yeah. Well, why do his arms become so small when he's trying to grab? Very strange.
It's the same question as why does Falcon walk the way he does?
That is a great question. I think he got injured in like a racing accident or something.
Yeah, he got injured, but he could like dash really fine, I guess.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's
You know,
a little inconsistent.
It's also like, why doesn't Falcon ever use his gun? Like, that could really help him out a lot in this Puff
Dude.
matchup.
He'd be too powerful. Dude, imagine Falcon with like Falco laser. I would quit melee. That's why.
Dude, I don't want to think about that. I mean, you know how we're kind of opening a Pandora's box on controller mods. Now, imagine.
Yeah, we should advocate a new mod where we just try to make melee as horrible as possible.
Give Falcon Falco lasers.
Yeah. Give Martha Falco laser.
Alright, buddy.
Alright, but yeah, I think the reason we're not talking about this game is we've basically written it off as a
Yeah,
loss.
I didn't want to say it, but if Nair can't even kill at 150,
Someone in chat said Falcon with cargo throw. That's so funny. Just like imagine getting Kirby sided by this like unstoppable grappler who just sprints across the screen and grabs you.
Yeah. Imagine if Falcon had Fox's recover. Like that would go a long way.
Yeah, that would be actually that'd be somewhat more reasonable, I guess.
So odds on S2J actually taking this game.
What, this game?
A little too late. That I asked that question, but I would have said that.
Still down to make that bet.
I would bet 5-1 odds. I'll say it.
Damn it. Why kind of Hbox like taunted or something? And then going for wrestling.
Hbox inadvertently always taunts in real life. He just doesn't realize it.
That's true.
As
That's
somebody
actually-
that's received the butt end of it. That's a taunt and a half.
The question is how inadvertent is it? That is up for debate, I think.
I've heard stories that apparently Hbox thinks that like he plays like there's a gun to his head or something, and it's like
That's so sick.
I guess that's
That's some metal shit right there. I love that. That's some like ping pong the anime shit. Sorry, check that off your commentator bingo card.
What's next? Oh, nice back air from the Hungrybox. How often can you say that?
Yeah, that would be overwhelming if we commented every nice back air that H-Box did.
Imagine. Oh, dude, that's actually not bad stream content. You know, me being all like, all right, I could commentary bingo right here, right now.
Oh, really good edge guarding there. Oh, just kidding. Maybe could have done the Marth thing.
I wonder if
King stall and then charge an F smash.
Yeah. That weird tech when he kind of like weirdly teched the knee, but not really. I wonder if he could have ops teched it like.
Yeah, that was odd.
Ooh.
Wow, comboing down throw into dash attack. That's interesting.
Yeah. Could have held down against that double jump there, but
Ooh. Wow, insta stomp. I wonder if he's just trying to catch him off guard.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced that well, yeah, sure. He was on the side plat though, so maybe a charged F smash would have killed. It's an incredibly strong move.
Right. You know, kind of thing that. Well, one of the core things about Wizzy's game plan against Puff is really abusing that top platform as far as he could. And we kind of see S2J kind of having his own take. Like, a lot of the games, he's not really relying on the top platform. In fact, Wizzy loves Dreamland against H-Box. Like, you actually see Wizzy counterpick Dreamland.
But right now, Pokemon is paying off for Johnny with that killing, you know, at like 80. It definitely wouldn't have on Dreamland.
Yeah, like, you're just seeing S2J just outplay Hungrybox a lot on the ground, and that's, you know, Falcon's capable of doing that. Just
nice back here.
Yeah. Just you know, because like you have to win 50-50s on getting a stomp or a grab, but like if you do happen to land that, like that's reward, you know.
Oh, such perfect DI to slide off there.
That's actually the S2J right there. Like one of the first things I had to learn to play against him is the slide offs that he does, and learning the counterplays with that. Like if you want to have any hope at beating S2J, you need to learn how to beat his slide offs. Or else if you don't learn, he will just reverse you every single time.
Oh my god, that was like literally the optimal DI right there.
It seems like Hungrybox hasn't really caught on, and he's down the first time. He's been down the entire tourney. But S2J hasn't experienced that yet. In fact, I don't. Aside from that Dreamland game, like, has he dropped?
Yeah, I think that was the first one he dropped.
Yeah, S2J's doing very
S2J's
well.
too powerful. He's making a strong case, you know, for that S2J's number 3 angle that he's been pushing.
Very strong resume builder.
Yeah, this is such an exciting time in Melee for like that number 3 spot and like that like top 10. That like it could be in any order. I'm very excited for Riptide to see how that one shakes out between like Fluff and, you know, IBDW and stuff like that. Like all these people who are like in somewhere in top 10, but we don't really know how good they are anymore.
Yeah, no, it's definitely exciting to see Land Melee back. You know, the world is doing its best to not make it back as fast as it can, but you know, we'll find a way. And you know, it's real. I have to applaud to Riptide and Low Tide City to requiring vaccinations. Or,
for sure.
Forms approved to like make our events safer, making it less likely to spread. That really personally put me a lot at ease because I was like starting to like second guess if I wanted to go, but like seeing how they're taking it very seriously.
Yeah, for sure. I I gotta say, water pools or water parks are like a cesspool before COVID.
I don't think I'll really I don't think I'll really go do very much.
Yeah,
I'm really there for the tournament. I'll say that.
Yeah, honestly, I went to Smash and Splash 5 and I didn't enter the water at a single time. I just like drank and played Melee. It was a good time.
Yeah. Regardless, there's water on Falcon and S2J's
nice.
Swimming over H-Con.
He's sliding all over.
Splashing all over. He's smashing, splashing. Oh, good commentator.
H-Box cleaning it up though. I wonder if, I was gonna say I wonder if S2J can get there in time to like pressure the ledge, but not quite.
You know, Actually, like, this is a very good counter pick. Like, I think this is a very good counter pick against Wizzy. Because, like, Wizzy is really not... He's trying to avoid scraps. He's trying to abuse a top platform, which Hungrybox could get access to easier. Actually not sure if this is necessarily the best pick versus Johnny, because Johnny... He is not real... Like, he is doing... This Falcon will stuff some grounded approaches, but Johnny also won't hesitate to like use the platforms to his advantage as well. Instead of like trying to engage directly,
what a
he's gonna get conversions like that. He's gonna get that call out like that, and sometimes he's gonna get on the side platform and then like stomp through it, or aerial through it, or shield drop, or run off aerial through it. Like kind of create his own mix-ups. So
yeah, I hope Hbox is not optimizing for like, I don't want them to do the thing that is most annoying, which is camp me. Instead of, I don't want them to do the thing that is best, which is, you know, Nimi out of the middle of nowhere. Especially when you're S2J, right?
Yeah, because like I'm not really seeing S2J really like camp Hungrybox. Like he's just like, outplaying him. And, like,
there's been some times where he slows it down, tries to, you know, take his time finding center stage again. But that's, you know, that's what you gotta do. You don't want to rush it.
He's not whizzing Hbox. He's doing his own thing.
Oh my god, I thought that was Nifs.
Imagine.
That would have just been a kill, maybe.
Yeah, also, like, Hungrybox just isn't staying in shield a lot. Like, it must be, like, the 5th time where, like, it should be a 50-50 to shield, like, an aerial.
He's playing so aggressive for this percent. He's not getting hit. He's at 185.
Yeah. Finally kills him, but what I hope happens for Hbox's sake is that he like, doesn't immediately shield grab when he gets an aerial after, you know... Because, like, very often, it's very common for Falcons to go for the full gentleman, and you gotta wait a little.
Oh, and, he bull drifts in and gets the extension. This is looking like Johnny's game to lose.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, you just gotta watch
he could lose by getting up air chain, maybe a rest. Kind of going down with a knee, that's, like, not... You know, Falcon has
These
a hard
plats
time
are not
down.
helping him find his footing. They're just slowly lifting him back up over and over again.
Yeah.
Wow,
did
that's
you just, you know, you want to cross up another commentary bingo where you just cursed S2J?
Oh, man.
You know you have that power, man.
I don't want it. Take this away from me.
Yeah, you gotta say.
I never asked for this.
This is Hungrybox's game to lose.
Okay. This is Hbox's game to lose. Oh, good DI, good DI.
Yeah, again, immediately like doing something out of shield, so then he gets gentleman.
Wow, Hbox. This guy's pretty clutch. Oh, and that's it.
How much you want to bet that he just screamed?
Oh yeah.
He just
screamed him. I mean, he earned that one. That was a crazy comeback.
Yeah. Yeah, you just said that. It was...
I'm so sorry. To all the S2J fans, I extend my sincerest apology. My heart goes out to you. I regret what I said, and I'll never say it again.
What? Man, you know, I really hope that Hungrybox win. Like, he in Game 5 is his to lose, you know?
Yeah. I hope he definitely wins the tournament. The run back.
I hope he 3-stocks S2J this game.
Yeah, but wow, that was crazy.
Yeah, I actually like this pick a lot for S2J because you know, the platforms aren't gonna get in his way, like kind of in some spots that occurred in Falcon, and the kills just gonna be much more straightforward. And frankly, a lot of I was gonna say that I curse S2J. I said frankly, there's a lot of scraps that S2J just wins most of the time, but up until that up tilt rest, I gotta apologize to S2J. Sorry.
Oh no!
I thought he was gonna get tech chased.
It's all falling apart before. Oh no!
Oh no!
Falling apart.
Commentator's blessing at the wrong time. That's another bingo cross up.
All right. Well, I have faith. Honestly.
Yeah.
He got the knee. That staunched the bleeding. If he could just set this broken bone and get it back to even, then I have faith.
Yeah. The thing that will definitely seal it off is if Hbox stops immediately shield grabbing after a late aerial from S2J.
Mhm.
Because if that keeps happening, I do think S2J has a shot.
Yeah, especially
But
with one juicy stomp knee at like 10% can just kill Puff at a rate.
Right.
Like if you're not ready to DI.
Yeah, you know, a little assistance from Hungrybox holding in a little. Like, you know, we're gonna need your cooperation here.
Yeah,
Mr.
he definitely cooperates sometimes.
Mr. Biedma, please hold in right here, right now.
He's taken to the skies though. He's not trying to get grabbed.
Oh, man. You know, this is like kind of the part where you wish that, you know, like Wizzy would not lose these positions, you know?
Yeah, well,
As he's so solid about not taking unnecessary risks, really playing the position well, really letting HBox come to him, and man.
I mean, I think that's one of your healthy gamer mindset whatever moments where you should have probably just taken some more time in between that.
Yeah,
that game was such a
exactly.
heartbreaker to lose.
Yeah, because that's the thing, is that it's so easy to get caught up in the moment, to tunnel vision because of that moment. And in those spots, you really just need to take a solid minute, just like clear your head, because the objective at this point is to just play your best, play the proper game plan. If you can't do that, you are sure to lose.
Yeah.
And
I can't say
all this back anyways.
I can't say what's going on in S2J's head, but there was a couple of like minor little tech flubs that cost him this game probably. Yeah, it's looking. Oh my god, off the top. That is insane.
That's not the ending I expected.